Welcome back, book lovers. It's that time. It's time for Amanda to get excited about books all over again. Hooray! Thank you so much for joining me. If you're brand new to this video series, welcome. If you've been watching these videos from the beginning, welcome back. As always, my name is Amanda Bellis, and I am the Assistant Director here at the Nevada Public Library. And I get super excited when new boxes of books come into the library because I love getting new books. I love taking a look at what we've got, what we're adding to the collection. There's always something in every box that I know I'm on hold for that I'm excited about. And I use these videos to share that excitement with all of you. And hopefully you'll be as excited about some of these titles as I am. Please do sign into the catalog and place a hold on any of the titles that you see in this box that you know you want to read so we can get them ready for you as soon as possible. Please take a look at the handy book lists option on the right-hand side of the catalog from the main screen. You'll see a little tab that says book lists. If you click on that, there's a bunch of different options. It's also a great way to find some new reads, some read-alikes for your favorite authors, but there's also a list of unboxing video number, whichever one. I believe this is number 23. This will be whatever the most recent one is. And if you click on that, you'll see a list of everything that's in this box, and you can place holds right from that list. It's super convenient, so please do take advantage of that. Now, let's dive in. Let's see what exciting new books we've got in this box and what amazing new things are coming to the collection here at the Nevada Public Library very soon. Ooh, and our first title already is one that I'm excited about. This is Finlay, Donovan is Killing It by L. Cosimano. And this is one that I've been hearing awesome things about. It is described as a mystery, so right there you know it's one that I'm going to be excited about. Finlay Donovan is killing it, except she's really not. A stressed out single mom of two and a struggling novelist, Finlay finds her life in chaos. The new book she promised her literary agent isn't written, her ex-husband fired the nanny without telling her, and this morning she had to send her 4-year-old to school with her hair duct taped to her head after an incident with scissors. When Finlay is overheard discussing the plot of her new suspense novel with her agent over lunch, she's mistaken for a contract killer and inadvertently accepts an offer to dispose of a problem husband in order to make ends meet. Finlay soon discovers that crime in real life is a lot more difficult than its fictional counterpart as she becomes entangled in a murder investigation. This sounds like a hoot. This sounds amazing. This sounds like if you're a fan of awesome ladies who still somehow can't quite get their life together. I'm looking at you, Stephanie Plum. You might enjoy this book. This sounds like a great read-alike for that series. Definitely don't miss. Finlay Donovan is killing it. Oh, goodness. Yay! So we've got another one in this box that I'm so excited about. This is Love is a Revolution. This is by Renee Watson. I will follow Renee Watson anywhere. Her writing is incredible and I love it. And this is her latest YA title. When Nala reluctantly agrees to attend an open mic night for her cousin/sister/friend Imani's birthday, she finds herself falling in instant love with Ty Brown, the MC. He's perfect, except Ty is an activist and is spending the summer putting on events for the community when Nala would rather watch movies and try out the new seasonal flavors at the local creamery. In order to impress Ty, Nala tells a few tiny lies. When the two spend more time together, sharing more of themselves, some of those lies get harder to sustain. As Nala falls deeper into keeping up her lies and into love, and as she fights for her relationship with Imani too, she'll learn all the ways that love is hard and how self-love is revolutionary. This is sure to be incredible. I know I'm on hold for this because, like I said, I will read anything Renee Watson writes. I love her writing so much. This is a title you won't want to miss. Up next, we have My Year Abroad. This is by Chang-Rae Lee. And this story follows Tiller, a very average, fairly unmotivated college student from New Jersey, and Pong Lu, a wildly creative, larger-than-life Chinese-American entrepreneur who sees something intriguing in Tiller beyond his bored exterior and takes him under his wing. When Pong brings him along on a boisterous business trip across Asia, Tiller is catapulted from ordinary young man to talented protege and pulled into a series of ever more extreme and eye-opening experiences that transform his view of the world, of Pong, and of himself. This sounds like an incredible kind of self-discovery, coming-of-age type of story. This is sure to be an awesomely great read. Definitely one to take a look at. Don't miss My Year Abroad. Ooh, this is another one that is going to be exciting to read. This is Makeup Breakup by Lily Menon. Love, romance, second chances, fairy tale endings, these are all the things Annika Dev believes in. Her app, Makeup, has been called the Google Translate for failing relationships. High-efficiency breakups, flashy startups, penthouses, fast cars, these are the things Hudson Craft believes in. His app, Breakup, is known as the Uber for breakups. It's wildly successful and complete opposite to Annika's life philosophy, which wouldn't be a problem if they'd gone their separate ways after that summer fling in Las Vegas, never to see each other again. Unfortunately for Annika, Hudson's not just moving into her office building, but into the office right next to hers. Plus, he'll be competing at the prestigious Epic Investment Pitch Contest, a contest Annika needs to win if she wants to keep Makeup afloat. As the two rival app developers clash again and again and again, Annika finds herself drawn into Hudson's fast-paced, high-velocity, utterly shallow world. Only from up close, he doesn't seem all that shallow. Could it be that everything she thought about Hudson is completely wrong? Could the creator of Breakup teach her what love is truly about? This sounds awesome. I love the will they, won't they, enemies to lovers kind of romance stories. I love that they've created these apps that are complete opposites of each other, and of course they're going to come together by the end. I definitely want to take a look at this one, and if you enjoy fun, sizzling romance novels, you will definitely want to take a look at this as well. And up next, we've got a big name for everyone to be excited about. This is Blink of an Eye. This is by Iris Johansen and Roy Johansen. This is a gripping new novel featuring investigator Kendra Michaels. So if you've been reading that series, you won't want to miss this newest installment. Kendra's observational skills are worthy of a modern-day Sherlock Holmes. So awesome, definitely a good one to read. If you've been following the series, don't miss this one. If you haven't followed the series yet, jump back to the beginning and read up to this new installment. Ooh, this is another one that I've been hearing incredibly good things about. This is Girl A by Abigail Dean. And this is described as a great title if you are a fan of Room or Sharp Objects. It's a fascinating exploration of sibling relationships set against the backdrop of an unputdownable mystery. You can flee your parents, you can bury your secrets, but you'll never leave behind what your siblings know, what you all shared. So this becomes a psychological family story about some siblings and all of the things that they've gone through in their lives and whether they can get away from it and away from each other. It's sure to be twisty-turny, full of secrets, everything I want in a good book, so definitely don't miss Girl A. Our next title is The Kindest Lie. This is by Nancy Johnson. We start in 2008, and the rise of Barack Obama ushers in a new kind of hope. In Chicago, Ruth Tuttle, an Ivy League-educated black engineer, is married to a kind and successful man. He is eager to start a family, but Ruth is uncertain. She has never gotten over the baby she gave birth to and was forced to give up when she was a teenager. She had promised her family she'd never look back, but Ruth knows that to move forward, she must make peace with the past. Returning home, Ruth discovers the Indiana factory town of her youth is plagued by unemployment, racism, and despair. While her family is happy to see her, they remind her of the painful sacrifices they made to give her a shot at a better future, such as the comfortable middle-class life she now enjoys. Determined, Ruth begins digging into the past. As she uncovers burning secrets her family desperately wants to hide, she befriends Midnight, a young white boy who is also adrift and looking for connection. When a traumatic incident strains the town's already scorching racial tensions, Ruth and Midnight find themselves on a collision course that could upend both their lives. This sounds like an amazing read. This sounds like it would be an awesome book club title. Definitely one to keep in mind for the future for that. This is a book you will not want to miss. I've been hearing so many good things. Be sure to put your name on hold for The Kindest Lie. Next up, we have My Brilliant Life by R.A. Kim. This explores family bonds and out-of-the-ordinary friendships, interweaving the past and present of a tight-knit family, finding joy and happiness even in the most difficult times. So if you're looking for a good family tale, if you're looking for a good, look at how this family has gone through things over time, this is definitely one to pick up on. Don't miss My Brilliant Life. Ooh, this is another title that I know I'm on hold for and I have heard incredible good things about from the early reviews and all of that. This is The Bad Muslim Discount by Syed M. Masood. And this follows two families from Pakistan and Iraq in the 1990s to San Francisco in 2016. It's a comic novel about Muslim immigrants finding their way in modern America. So we have a couple of different characters with very different experiences in their life. We have Anwar, who is restless, rebellious, and sharp-tongued, doing his best to grow up in Pakistan. As fundamentalism takes root within the social order and the zealots next door attempt to make Islam great again, his family decides, not quite unanimously, to start life over in California. Ironically, his deeply devout mother and his model Muslim brother adjust easily to life in America, while his fun-loving father can't find anyone he relates to. For his part, Anwar becomes committed to being a bad Muslim. At the same time, thousands of miles away, Safwa, a young girl living in war-torn Baghdad with her grief-stricken conservative father, will find a very different and far more dangerous path to America. When Anwar's and Safwa's worlds collide, the contradictory, intertwined fates of these two remarkable, strong-willed adults will rock their community and families to their core. This sounds awesome. This also sounds like it could make a great book club title. I know this is one that I want to read. This sounds really, really good. Do not miss The Bad Muslim Discount. We've got another big name and exciting title here. This is Serpentine by Jonathan Kellerman. And if you've been following his books, you will definitely not want to miss this. Psychologist Alex Delaware and Detective Milo Sturgis search for answers to a brutal, decades-old crime in this new book in that series. So if you've been reading those, don't miss this new one. It's sure to be a great read. And last but not least, we have another one that is sure to be an awesomely great read. This is The Sanatorium by Sarah Pierce. This is a Reese's Book Club pick. Definitely one that's going to be creepy and awesome and all of that. Half hidden by forest and overshadowed by threatening peaks, Les Sommets has always been a sinister place. Long plagued by troubling rumors, the former abandoned sanatorium has since been renovated into a 5-star minimalist hotel. That already sounds like a terrible idea. An imposing, isolated getaway spot in the Swiss Alps is the last place Ellen Warner wants to be. But Ellen's taken time off from her job as a detective, so when her estranged brother Isaac and his fiancée Lori invite her to celebrate their engagement at the hotel, Ellen really has no reason not to accept. Arriving in the midst of a threatening storm, Ellen immediately feels on edge. There's something about the hotel that makes her nervous. And when they wake the following morning to discover Lori is missing, Ellen must trust her instincts if they hope to find her. But the storm closing off all access to the hotel, the longer Lori stays missing, the more the remaining guests start to panic. Ellen is under pressure to find Lori, but no one has yet realized that another woman has gone missing. And she's the only one who could have warned them just how much danger they are all in. Ooh, this sounds so creepy and so good, and it reminds me of a few other books that I've loved where people are stuck in these isolated settings by a storm and there's a mystery and creepy things are happening. Definitely one to take a look at. I know I want to read this one. Don't miss The Sanatorium. And again, thank you so much for joining me. That's it for this box. I hope you are really excited about some of these titles the way that I am. Again, please do go place a hold on those titles as soon as it's convenient for you so we can get them ready for you and you can read them as soon as possible. I look forward to seeing you next time we get a new box of books in. Bye!